Gaffer, last home game before Christmas then on Saturday. How's prep been this week?
Prep's been good. Tuesday was difficult because of the weather. Couldn't even keep the ball in the same place. It was getting blown all over, so that was tough. But yeah, today we've had a good day. Just simplifying it for everybody and just showing what we're going to be doing going forward. So yeah, it's been a good week.
Yeah, a few days on, what were your thoughts and findings from Millwall, having watched it back and looked at it with the team?
They was hungrier. Nothing's changed from what I said after the game. They was hungrier than us. You can look at that in different ways. Sometimes you can say that they out-fought you. I would say that the players, their effort was there, but physically that they was a lot more powerful than us all over the pitch. And your more senior ones, I think they have to see that happening and step up at times. But it was players that have been good for us are the ones that wasn't quite at it for whatever reason. Again, they're human, and sometimes you only have to be off it a little bit, and I just felt that we carried too many through the game. The players are big enough, and they'll admit that. They've admitted that because we've had discussions. So, and to concede from set pieces is never a good thing, but again, that's a strength of theirs, and we have to put that right. We've got Cardiff the weekend, and guess what? They've got, I don't know how many players, 6, 7, 8, over 6 foot. That's their strength. They've scored more than half their goals from set pieces, so we have to get that right for the weekend.
Yeah, important to highlight that, I suppose. Cardiff, a team that are having to show a bit of fight themselves at the moment. New manager Morrison in there, former big burly striker. We know exactly what he was about as a player. So I suppose for us, first and foremost, it's about matching that in terms of effort and endeavour, isn't it?
Yeah, you have to compete, and again, there's individual battles all over the pitch, and if we win more than them, then we've got a better chance of winning. So that's the game. Nothing's changed for decades. So we have to turn up. We're at home, and we have to get the crowd going and compete. And if we do that, then we all know, we've all seen us. We're not a bad side when we do that. But when we're off it a little bit, we get punished. So for us to win games, every single player has to be at it from start to finish. So, but then we'll win.
Yeah, you mentioned sort of honest conversations that the group have had after Millwall. How important is it to do that after a defeat, and how important is it to have the right people within the group to have those conversations and be able to talk openly about how the team might move forwards?
It's really important because you have to clear the air. You have to show what you do wrong. That's my job, and to show things that ain't acceptable from individuals. If you get given a job, then do your job. Don't go hiding, especially when you're away to Millwall. Like, you can't do that. Simplify the game. Some people want to complicate the game at times, and that costs the team. So we've got a lot of senior players that speak well, that know the game, and they put their hands up and say, yeah, like that weren't good enough. So it's good to clear the air. It's not like life or death talks. Like the players give everything every time they step on the pitch, but sometimes fall a bit short, and that's what happened at Millwall. So now, good thing about football is that you've got another game coming up and an opportunity to put it all right.
Yeah, we're approaching another busy time of the year. FA Cup just around the corner after Christmas. Plenty of league fixtures going on as well. Is this a good time of the year to find a bit of form heading into the new year? Yeah,
you need a little bit of luck as well, I think. If we can get a little bit of luck come our way, Max Collin will be back in about 10 days' time training with us. So he's coming back at a crucial time. So if we can get bodies back and get into that winning mentality, then we know what we're capable of doing. We've gone on little runs here and there, so this is a perfect time to do it.
Yeah, you mentioned Max there. One person missing for Millwall was Matty Sarkic. Will he be in and around it again on Saturday?
Yeah, Matty started training Tuesday. Obviously his hamstring was really tight Thursday, Friday, so it would have been a risk playing him Saturday, so it was more precautionary than anything else. So yeah, he's been training since Tuesday, so he'll be fine for the weekend.
And is George Friend feeling fresh as well? Part of the squad, didn't quite get on against Millwall, but has been back around, hasn't he?
Yeah, again, George was out, and then he's had now 2 weeks full training. So yeah, George is looking a bit fitter now. It's tough when you've been out for a few weeks, especially when you're getting on a little bit. So, but yeah, he's catching up to speed now.
And just finally from me, how's Ivan Sanchez doing? He needed a second operation, didn't he? Has that happened, or where's he?
Yeah, he's had the operation. He's back in and around in the treatment room, so he'll be out for a few weeks yet.
Okay, cheers, Gaffer.
Cheers, mate.